Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MCW. This is episode 21. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Vic. As usual, here with Leslie. I'm here with Bianca. And we got an exciting program for y'all today. Today we'll talk about the MLB's trade deadline and possible lockout. The newest recipient of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Should IDs be required to listen to music? And we'll discuss the Ralph Lauren advertisement and the controversial American Eagle ad featuring Sydney Sweeney. Over on the wrestling side, we'll talk about the fallout of Hulk Hogan's passing, episode 1 of WWE Unreal, and the matches added to this weekend's SummerSlam event. Y'all already know. It's the culture. Keep it locked.
80 Guerrero off the top ropes. My flow special and gory just like I'm Chavo. You feeling froggy then leap. We kill the tadpoles. Rob Van Dam, the whole damn show.
Welcome back to MCW, y'all. As I said before, my name is Vic. I'm here with Les.
Yo, what up?
Here with Bianca.
Hi.
And we'll get into it, man. It's been an exciting trade deadline over on the MLB. A lot of, trading, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
The Padres got very strong. They traded away their whole farm system, basically.
Whole
And
whole team.
got Cleveland traded away basically their roster. They trying to shed payroll. And but we're New Yorkers and want to get into Yankees Mets, who are both a much better team than they were 1 week ago. Yankees particularly, who were as far back as 3.5 games behind the first place Blue Jays, are now 3.5 games behind, so they're gaining on them. But the only significant loss, I would say, was Oswald Peraza, which is a highly touted prospect in your system. But to get the names that you got, you kind of needed to trade important prospects away for you to win now. So you got names. Jose Caballero leads the league in stolen bases. You got another outfield in Austin Slater. Ahmed Rosario was drafted by the Mets, old friend of ours. Ryan McMahon, who's a Rocky his whole career, I believe. It's already paid off his dividends. Great defense at third base, which was missing for the whole year, and hit a walk-off home run against the Tampa Bay Rays. Dave Bednar, who was the closer for the Pirates, he's going to slide into maybe the 7th, 8th inning. Jake Bird, he got from the Rockies, and Camilo Doval from the San Francisco Giants, who will probably slide in the 8th inning. This is important because him, Doval, and Helsley, who the Mets got, were on my fantasy team, getting me saves, and now they're not anymore. So I gotta figure something out.
You sound like such baseball names. It's like you reading off these names and it's like, nah, he definitely plays baseball.
So there's a contingent, and it's funny you mentioned that when the draft happens, they'll be like, yeah, he don't really got a baseball name. I don't think he's gonna pan out.
I could see it though.
It's one of those sports that have particular names to it. I feel like basketball is not like that, but hockey's like that. Some
Football
hockey
is like
names
that.
are
Football.
yeah.
But
football got some crazy names.
Football,
it is the only sport.
Like Salt's Gardner. That's the next thing we should do. Football player or baseball player.
Yeah.
Clip that. We gotta just so we can remember that. Over on the Mets side, they got Gregory Soto from the Tigers, a reliever, a week before the trade deadline. The aforementioned Ryan Helsley, who was a closer for the St. Louis Cardinals. Tyler Rogers, they got from the San Francisco Giants. He is a submariner. You don't see those anymore. I don't know if you ever seen a submariner. They throw instead of over, they throw
they're under.
Yeah,
like a softball.
In a sense, but it's a little more on the side because the softball is more
down.
Yeah. They got Cedric Mullins from the Baltimore Orioles. He'll be at center field. That one I'm just not sure about. Yeah, you know, he had a great year like 2-3 years ago. Not so much these days. But yeah, we'll see how it happens. He's pretty good defensively. But we have a great defense center field already in Tyrone Taylor. I was going to mention that one of the people that we gave up was Jose Buto, who has been with the Mets organization since he was 19 years old. So there was, you know, he got traded during the game against the Padres. Mets got swept by the Tigers, by the way. And
Yeah.
they won 7 in a row before then. So, you know,
I like
let
how
me
he
kind of
just
do it
like slid that
positively.
in.
Yeah,
He got traded during the game.
yes, especially
Yeah.
like
No, that happens.
yeah.
That happens.
Especially like the trade that like that day is like the
Yeah.
you know, everybody's trying to get
There was-
everything done at the last second.
There were some players that like literally was playing with one team in a series, and then the next game in the series was playing with the other team and had to like switch off. And jerseys were messed up because they were doing it so quickly.
Yes, I forget who it was. Someone on the Blue Jays, like they literally like
his 8.
right. His 8
is
was like
backwards.
upside down or something. So Caballero, who I just mentioned, got traded from the Rays to the Yankees. So he said his goodbyes. They were at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
He said his goodbyes to his teammates and basically walked across to
The
join
hall.
his new team. And Jose Buto, they were in San Diego. He said his goodbyes. He was teary. Again, the only team he's never known for his adult life. And I guess he went to pack up. And he's a San Francisco Giant now. And the Mets got swept in that 3-game series, had an off day yesterday. Tonight at Citi Field, they face the San Francisco Giants. So Jose Buto just basically went home to pack up, and now he might pitch against his former team like immediately. Sometimes you gotta wait a while.
Plays, bro, tell us the plays.
Steal some signs.
Nah, that got crazy. Like with the sign thing, because it's like somebody is going over there, they don't want the signs, and you gotta play the next day. So it's like, how fast the switch up gotta be.
You know, that's what's crazy about baseball is like you can not only do you have to switch signs depending on like what's going on, but like to memorize, like, oh, I've known this the whole year, let's say. Oh, now I gotta switch it, and now this doesn't mean that anymore. There could be some cross, there could be some confusion. But that's why they're professionals, right? So this is good that the Yankees and Mets are just going all in now, because we might not have baseball in 2027. Rob Manfred is the commissioner. You know how this goes. The commissioner represents the owners. He's basically their lawyer. And there's always an issue between the players and the owners. The owners want a salary cap on baseball. Baseball is famously not salary cap. The players are arguing there should be a salary floor because they want more competition. And I see their reasoning. They want every team to compete, every team to spend. So they want a salary floor. The owners want a cap. And Rob Manfred went into the Phillies dugout to like discuss it. Not the dugout, the clubhouse. And Bryce Harper, who I'm sure y'all heard of, but is a very outspoken person, he told the commissioner to his face that if you're trying to discuss a salary floor, you can get the F out of here. And and then there's these rumors like, oh, he might get revenge, like the commissioner might be petty or something. If there's
that's always a possibility.
Absolutely. And I'm not saying that the commissioner will tell umpires what to do, but if there's any people that are petty in this sport, it's umpires.
That's
a fact.
I mean, some of those calls the other.
Yeah.
Say that again, Les?
Umpires and NBA referees.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
You think Scott Foster is petty? Or does he like just play it straight? Because I don't know, that Chris Paul thing is always.
Nah, he petty. I've seen him take people up for less.
Yeah. So if they don't come to an agreement, there'll be no baseball. Last strike was in '94, and they almost had a lockout in 2021. So let's just hope that that doesn't happen. So
Yeah. They have some time.
they do. They have a year and change, and well, we'll see. We'll see what happens from there.
Do y'all think y'all can enjoy a short season of baseball?
What's that?
Do y'all think y'all can enjoy a short season of baseball? Like if they used to have a lockout and then come back later on.
I'm too used to for me 160. It's a lot of games. I'm not even gonna lie, but it feels like, you remember when, like in 2012, I think it was, when the NBA had the lockout, and what they play, like 40 games or 60 games.
Yeah, like 68 games.
Right. How did that feel to you?
At first, like the first 10 games was like, oh yay, basketball, we got basketball.
Yeah.
And then it was like, damn, the finals here already.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna feel like, because this is I feel like it's gonna feel very similar to that.
Yeah, I agree. I guess I like my normalcy, you know, but it's and it's a little like, I like stats. So when you're having these stats for these players over less sample size than what you're used to, I feel like the numbers aren't really real in a way.
Yeah.
And I think for you, Les, I think LeBron won that championship that year, so you're like, I don't count.
Damn, that's that don't count for him, man.
not the Lakers one.
Yeah, that's 2 trips that don't count. Damn, staying on the legacy.
All right, Busta Rhymes is set to receive a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Congratulations to him. And tell us your favorite Busta Rhymes memories, favorite Busta Rhymes songs, films.
Now, my favorite memory is I think I was at Newark, and he was right in front of me. Like online. I think it's Newark, or I think it was, we were going on the same plane too, because once I got on the plane, he was in first class of the same flight. So I don't remember if it was me heading to Atlanta or me heading back to New York. It was one of those. But he was like right in front of me with all his chains,
all the chains,
all the jewelry, everything on. And he just looked at me. He was like, you could go in front of me. And I was like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, this is going to take a while.
No, he didn't take any of it off.
Oh, right.
Like, he could go straight through because
he's Busta Rhymes, man.
Like, but I was just like, oh, I was like, I don't have to. Like, you can finish whatever. Because he had, like, other bags with him that he had to, like, get through. But, yeah, I think that's my favorite memory because it was, like, one of the most random. But this is well-deserved. You know, he had a long history, like, a long career and a good career. So, and I haven't heard anything bad about Buster, to be honest. So, even from people that I work with, I haven't heard anything bad about him. So this is what
I've heard a couple stories. Shout out to
man, Busta Rhymes brought I don't know, happiness, but like just great records, so I'm like I said, is well deserved for him. I'm very happy for him. And I can't wait to see his speech and him putting the hands on the thing. So
yeah,
it's gonna be great.
I saw him in concert with Missy.
Oh yeah. You mentioned that.
He did. He opened for Missy. I'm just mad that they didn't let Missy do the Touch It verse because he came back out during her set and did Touch It because he didn't do Touch It during his set. And I was like, oh wow, he didn't do Touch It. And he came back out during her set, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Missy gonna get her verse. He just did his.
The Touch It remix was a seminal moment in my life.
Oh, the Touch It remix, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah.
5 Fingers of Death.
One of my favorite Busta Rhymes verses is on Scenario.
Oh yeah, the way he came in on that.
Nice.
Like a Dungeon Dragon.
I listened to that the other day in the cartoon. It was on the old school hip hop San Andreas station. It was great.
Of course.
It was great. It was great. Rampant.
Does your girl still think this it's a real station?
No,
Like,
she's smartened up, but
okay.
she's just looking at me weird, like, why is this? I'm like, yo, but why are you listening to these Spotify joints with like real ads that are trying to sell you things? I'd rather somebody
Oh,
sell
I
me
don't.
fake things about
I
buying landmines and and grenades than
I pay for Spotify. I don't have no ads. I'm not dealing with that
man.
shit.
She is frugal like me, man. I am proud of her. Yeah, it's like, oh, buy liquid IV. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll just put lemon water on
No.
my shit. Just what are we doing?
No, thank you. I will pay for my ads. Thank you very much. I pay for the family one too. So now it's me and like a bunch of other of my family members that got
I hate
Spotify.
everything I got. No ads.
Trust me, man.
Yep.
I guess I can say this now. Maybe it's past statute of limitations. I had like the free trial of YouTube TV, and I loved it. Loved downloading the music and downloading the videos and the no ads. And then the trial was over, and I lost like everything except the no ads. I just wasn't getting any ads. I'm like, oh. And they went like that for like a year.
Hey.
And then they got me.
They smartened up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
smartened up. So now I got this other thing that I can watch YouTube videos on without ads. Because I will go very far to not pay. Yeah, man, when YouTube came out, there weren't no ads in it. Why I gotta
That's
have
a
ads
fact.
now? Like, come on.
But how do you think we're gonna get paid?
I don't care about them. I care about me. I'll be a hypocrite.
saying.
I'll be a hypocrite.
I'm just saying.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
Maybe
man,
we should
I
open a
don't wanna watch
Patreon.
the ads. They can watch the ads. All respect due, Or you can pay for
I
your
don't-
YouTube TV subscription. You don't gotta.
I pay for YouTube TV and YouTube Premium. No ads.
Oh yeah, premium.
I
That's what
got
I meant.
premium. Yeah, I use YouTube Music because of the premium.
It's very convenient, and it really categorizes all your stuff, and I miss it.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a lesson here to be learned on advertising. We've come from a long way from when Don Draper was doing that, and
I can't stand you.
what? I feel like I'm
Continue,
being
just
regular.
continue.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, Ralph Lauren does this amazing ad on that, was encompassing the history of black folks in this place they were filming at. And then on the other side, you get the American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney talking about good jeans, which I think Beyonce did something similar to. I don't know if that was I think it was with Levi's. And apart from the, we're hip hop heads, apart from like the jeans line being overused, there is some controversy with Sydney Sweeney saying she has good genes. And, well, you know what? I'll let y'all talk about
Blonde,
that.
blue eye woman. And this is not the first time that this has happened. But it's more about promoting that being blonde, blue eye, fair skin is more attracted than anything else.
Right.
And I will have to say, working in a business where everything needs to go through people, 60 people at minimum saw this ad and approved it. At minimum. Like, not one of these motherfuckers stopped this. Like, 60 at minimum. That's on the low end. I'm telling you, that's on the low end. And approved this to go out. And mind you, she already has like controversy behind her of being very MAGA like and family. So like it didn't help the situation. And the fact that Ralph Lauren came out with a whole like black people can wear this because there is black people in wealth and it's not well spoken about and people don't speak about it as much, and like they're dressed elegantly. I will wear half of that stuff, but like I'm also a New Yorker, so I wouldn't wear half of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's like a double-edged sword of like Depending where I'm going, I'll wear it. But the juxtaposition of both of these ads coming out about the same time, it definitely shows where the country is.
Very well said. Go ahead.
To me, I don't care. I'm gonna just put it like that.
Yeah.
I don't wear jeans, so the ad ain't talking to me.
Yeah. Sweatpants
I,
man over here.
I only wear sweats. I only wear Nike Tech. So, the ad
At
ain't
one
talking to
point,
me.
I literally went to a club with Victor in just sweats. He has sweatpants in the club.
Hey,
From Uniqlo.
I don't know how.
I don't know how I got in.
I don't know how he got in.
I was like, lean with it, rock with it, lean. I was like, hey, had a good time.
that's fire. That's how you gotta live life. And Nike Tech got so many pockets. Yo, Nike, holla at us. That'd be a very great sponsor.
I don't know if I have much to say. I do think the problem is generally promoting eugenics, right?
Yeah.
Where and you know, maybe we bring scientists on the show, a eugenics expert to come talk to us. Is there such a thing as good genes? Because we sort of categorize it as like, oh, the athletic body, good genes. Oh, the pretty person, the able-bodied, good genes. Some people, God, or you know, let me not say God, but life just dealt them a bad hand, and they're born with something less, that they're not able-bodied, they're not able to do basic things.
Yeah, they stuck in the face.
Well, yeah, well, ugly people are ugly people, but like, I'm saying, like, you know, you can't walk or
like
something.
people,
Like, so then that's where, are those bad genes, or is that a chronic issue? Is that a sickness? Is that something? Because, you know, if you were born that way, maybe it is genetic. Maybe there is a history. There's a lot of factors that go into it, and maybe I'm going on a tangent that I was supposed to go to. But yeah, I guess I would just want to know what is, because you know, with Sydney Sweeney, they're just saying that she's pretty, and for me, maybe again, this is not where I should be going, but all Sydney Sweeney is to me is pretty. I know that she's like a bombshell to many people and a lot of people's dream girl. I don't really see it. But it's just, you know, I'm not going to get anybody for their preferences.
Beauty is subjective also. So.
Yes, absolutely.
Beauty is subjective. But going on to like the genetics question of what you were trying to pull out there, I think that's a larger conversation to have, in the sense of like, it's not only like, my coworker had an IVF, right? She has an IVF baby coming, which is great. Yeah. Her and her husband have a baby, but they went through like 6 years, I think she told me, of like trial and error, and some of the embryos didn't have good genes, and they wouldn't implant her because of either diseases or like X, Y, and Z's or malfunction. You know what I mean? And they can detect that before giving her the embryo,
right,
and seeing if it'll attach and stuff. So it does come into play of like, how much are we playing God at this point? Because like, if you can afford it,
right,
because let me tell you, IVF is not a cheap fucking thing.
Not
at all. And if you can afford it, you have the liberty and able to do this, but also it comes with a lot of emotional trials and emotional things. It's not like a one fix all solution, and it's not easy to come through, but it is one of those things of like, are we, what is happening for us to pick the right genes? In a sense, it does have a larger like question above it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Les.
I was just gonna say, like, I try to stay away from these kind of conversations because it feel like, when I like hear about like genetics and stuff and traits, you know, like, make us feel like we animals or something. You know, like dog
technically
breeders.
are.
In the basic form, we are.
Breed dogs, you know, and they be looking, they be like, oh,
right. That's a great. Yeah, go ahead.
You know, so like when I hear that, I'm thinking of the dog breeder. like the things that he would tell him. Oh, you gotta have a dog like this so it can be strong.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
certain traits hold like so that it can live longer than the actual life expectancy and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's a great comparison in the sense that, like, again, with in vitro fertilization, like you are choosing, you're going with like the more optimal option of a child, or
Mm-hmm.
of a human being, right? Whereas like before, you got what you got, right? And then you love that thing, that you got, because it is uniquely that, and it came out uniquely that. I'm not against IVF at all. I think it's a great solution for those that can't conceive for whatever the reason may be. But um, I do wonder, like, even with dogs, like you said, Les, I do wonder, like, man, is this like a lot, like playing God, like, like you're breeding certain things, and you're sort of,
Mm-hmm.
how natural is it? Like, you're really just putting two things together to have another more optimal thing come out.
Yeah,
So,
I think just to wrap up
mhm,
the segment and stuff, that like it is weird because like some women don't have the opportunity to have a natural birth,
mhm,
and for whatever reason it is, and sometimes it's just because they don't have a man.
mhm,
So like that's also when Leslie was talking about the breeding thing and selecting, it's like some women have the opportunity to pick the man that they want, and it's like a I don't know if it's a book or anything, but like there's a
a catalog.
selecting process. Yeah, there's a catalog for it. Which I think I can go more in depth later on with you guys, but like just not here.
Sure. Now I'll tell you what. This is not where I thought this conversation was gonna
Me
go
neither.
at all, but I'm glad that it did. Ladies and gentlemen, we come back. We're gonna talk some wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I didn't think we'd have to touch on this again, but when it comes crashing down, and it hurts inside. So, as y'all know, Hulk Hogan passed away last week. I don't even think it's been a week. It's been a week, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah.
so the internet had, they, man, I think that they will be remembered in the history of the internet. Um, and a lot of people had a lot to say. Um, Kevin Nash was basically saying, like, shut up, let him rest in peace. Um, who am I thinking? Well, the WWE did a 10 bell salute, like, on every show, and
With
cool.
Triple H's recorded like speech on the other
Oh,
ones.
right.
That was
yeah.
so
Let me
weird.
tell you right now, I did not see any of that.
That was mad weird. Let me let you know right now. Like
Yeah, you tell me.
the Raw, you hear him speaking, and I'm like, where the hell is he? He's not in the crowd. Like, he's just speaking, and it's like, oh, I found out later it was like his recording from SmackDown from the first
Yeah, the
time,
narrative.
and I was just like, this is a little bit weird. It's nice that they had all those people for him, but it was just weird that like you would have the recording for him again. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
weird.
Well, so on both sides, there's like some bad people. Chelsea Green said, "All right, I'm gonna take a break from this," because she did a post honoring him, and they're like, "What you mean you honoring him?" And so there was,
Am I?
and I don't want to like victimize women, but it always feels like women get the brunt of this because um, Matt Cardona did the same exact thing, even more, and I
He
did
has
not hear a
photos.
peep.
He had
Yep.
everything, and like people said stuff on his thing, but like
Mm,
they didn't criticize him as much as they criticized his wife. And mind
right.
you, Chelsea's amazing. She's
They
like
say
a
they was gonna
sweetheart.
kill him.
Yeah, like
Like,
I wish they would because he would come out and be like, please, please,
Mm.
he dropped the pin.
like put literally do a drop kick on you, like
And Chelsea has been one of the people that have come out and condemned, the Crimson Chin, Tessa Blanchard,
yes,
with what she did.
Yeah,
And it's taking a lot in me to not call her by her other name. Um, but then you have people that are like, well, shut up. He's the greatest of all time. We're not talking about the racist stuff. We just want to honor the man. Let him rest in peace.
This is hard, and I told you why I had mixed feelings last episode and
Right.
stuff. This like, damn, what I really want to say, I can't really say, but like, it's just hard, and I understand where people are coming from. They're trying to separate the character of Hogan from the person, but they do not give that liberty to every wrestler and every person.
Exactly.
Just say.
Yeah, like as much as like I understand why people wanna,
It's the
as much as
greatest
I don't like
wrestler in the world, like ever. You know what I mean?
every chance I get, I'm gonna say something bad about him, but it's not gonna be on camera. You know, it's not gonna be on camera.
Right.
I'll be nice about it and just not put it out in public. But anybody say something to me, I might say something wrong about it. But I can understand why. Like um like I know about like I like the redacted Wolverine as a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
that's where I was heading to. That's what I was heading to.
you know, but like what he did, and I could separate that, but for some reason I can't separate like with Hogan.
Yeah.
So I'll play devil's advocate, because I hear you, man. So what the redacted Wolverine did is a lot worse
Yeah.
than what the redacted red and yellow guy did. But what he did, what Hogan did was I can't ever forgive that, ever, and that's with me. Like I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him as a human. I don't fuck with his character. That's what it is for me. Is you had a chance to repent because you the greatest of all time. They'll give you the chance to repent. Other people don't even get that chance. And what you said was, watch out. Watch what you say. Everybody recording this, that, and the other. Like that's a slap in the face, and yeah, it is what it is. Hey, and a lot of these folk, it's not just Hogan. A lot of these folk talk about certain people behind closed doors, the way that they do, and say similar or even worse things.
Yeah.
But I just, I don't fuck with Hogan, man. I just don't.
And then there's like people who call out people for things,
Right.
and then they go ahead and support it, like the boy Joey Swole.
Take the floor.
So I don't go to the gym. Bianca, you go to the gym.
Oh, is this who this is? Sorry, I didn't get this
Yes.
connection. I'm a gym
Yeah.
girly now. Sorry. And I feel like you need to explain it beforehand.
Yeah.
How you was
So
explaining it before.
I I think the man is funny because of his content. Like,
Right.
so what he does is like people do videos in the gym or whatever, right? So he's like this guy definitely on steroids. Like he's not that big and not sorry, but live your life, brother. Um, but like he'll call out bad gym etiquette, like people recording in the gym and getting mad that you're walking through their video or something
Right.
like that. Oh, disrespecting the janitor just because he a janitor or something like that. But then like before he did like cosplay as Hogan, and like Hogan sent him the shirt and all this stuff to wear and all that. So he has this like personal connection with him. So it's like he didn't know about all of not that he didn't know, he probably, but like
He disregarded it.
yeah, he disregarded it because Hogan gave me this stuff. So he put out the post and all that, and then people came for him.
So I had seen a lot of Joey Swole's content as well. I thought like what he was doing was what a swell guy. You just like
I love his catchphrase, bro.
yeah,
Oh yeah, you
Wait, now
need
I
to
gotta
do
look
better.
this man up.
Mind
yeah.
your own business. I love the slogan, man.
Right, and he was really like, oh, like you did this and that and that. I reported you, and they're gonna ban you from the gym because
Yeah, he
you
get a lot
behave
of
this
people,
way.
man.
Right,
Oh, I
and
know who you're talking about. Oh, sorry.
yeah,
I had to look this man up.
you saw the steroids and no. So I that, but I'm like, oh, okay. You ever seen that sketch with Tom Hanks? It was like an SNL sketch. They're doing Black Jeopardy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
And they were like, "What?" They're like, "Huh?" And then I forgot what it was. Like at the end, like are all people equal or something like that. And it was like, "Oh, I got something to. Oh, wow!" And then like, it was good while it lasted. So that's how I feel about all these folk. Like, oh look, what a swell guy. Oh, yeah. There we go. That there it is. And Joey Swole, he said, he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it. Don't come at me. Y'all tripping. Y'all should come at the quote colored athletes unquote.
that's when he fucked up, man. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
bro, it's things you could say if you want to get that point across. You might as well just say black, bro. Don't like at that point. It sounds. It's making you sound racist. It's making them sound right.
It sounds like that word is in your vocabulary.
Yes.
Exactly. I feel like maybe he's thinking of it as, he's using it as, like a person of color or something like that, which I hate that term.
A
I agree.
POC.
Because,
Or
person of
BIPOC.
color, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate, I'm sorry.
It's as much
but,
as
like,
I hate
I agree.
Latinx. I hate Latinx. Nothing
Because it's like,
irks
I
the
hate all
shit
those
out of
things.
me.
you putting everybody, and it's just like with like other movements and stuff. It's like you putting everybody together, but everybody movement might not be the same.
Right.
You feel me? Like we might have one common thing that's like separating us or whatever, but not everybody's struggle is the same. So if you putting us all together, now you putting everybody else's burden on people that don't even have anything.
Well, perfectly said. Not every black person is RG3. Not every Latin person is the Latinos for Trump people. Though, damn, that song is still. That song go hard, man. I will vote. I was like, oh, like the blood in Latin blood. I was like, oh,
Don't
my
start.
hip started.
I don't want to
started,
start
ugh.
on this ridiculous.
I'm
I
just
will
being
go on a
honest,
chant.
like-
I will go on a whole tirade about this. Ooh.
Look, so okay, back to Joey Swole. So
Yeah.
so he's basically saying, fuck y'all, and then he ends up apologizing, and then he's like, man, I did all of this, I did all of that, and this is how y'all repay me. I'm done. I'm out. Da 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 da. Now, what's funny and ironic
How we
is
repay
the
you?
person
Sir.
is I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah,
he may
I-
not have said that.
I'm just.
but
Yeah.
But it was in that tone. What I'm saying is that his whole thing was holding people accountable. And now the minute that somebody holds him accountable,
He can't take it. He can't dish out. He can't take what he dishes out himself.
there you go.
And that is the biggest problem with a lot of people in our generation. Just saying. And
Yeah, generation, yes.
yes.
Also, what color is this wall?
It's pretty gray.
I think I should bleach it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what
Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's the idea, and everybody's priorities are different.
Yeah.
But racism, blatant racism, like people called this a mistake. Joey Swole called it a mistake. Racism is not a mistake.
Yeah, that's something embedded in you.
So that takes precedent for me, like on my scale of like, am I gonna fuck with you?
No.
And that is very high. If you rate like what I gotta do with you If you and then it goes even the other way. Again, I'm Dominican. Y'all already know what Dominicans be saying about black folk. I can't fuck with those folk either. Cause it just for me, there's just no room for it, man. I can't do that. So I don't know. I guess I felt a little strongly about it.
I see that you.
It's just,
I understand
come
though.
on, man.
I
Like
understand.
it's. Don't I get tired of it, man? It just is. You just see it a lot, not more so
It's
nowadays.
in your face, like it's blatantly in your face. What was I think I sent you guys a voice note about something about like it being blatantly in your face.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I
Yes.
forgot what the. I really.
You know what? That was almost a perfect transition, but I did want to touch on this Vince McMahon car accident.
Okay.
Apparently he was being chased by a state trooper, and he was like, "Oh, they're coming to get me," and okay.
Nah, what was that? The little kid. What was the song that he had? Doing 60 or something like that. That look like a
60
9-year-old.
miles.
The 9-year-old
Yeah,
rapper.
bruh. That was so horrible, but like his flow was so good, bruh. Oh my god, I
This
didn't
was
never felt
bumping
so
that running
conflicted.
from the troops. He
And
bumping that in 10K.
That man has a misdemeanor, right? Is that correct?
Oh
man.
I don't know, but
I
man,
think that's what I read, that he got a misdemeanor.
I hope not. Well, we're talking about the 60 Miles kid or Vince McMahon.
Vince.
Oh, okay, yeah. He'll handle that. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Vince was like, "I'm Vince McMahon. I don't gotta stop."
That man really, because he really beat the government on at least one occasion, maybe two, and he feel invincible, man.
Like other people who have beat the law, fate's invincible. Anyways,
WWE Unreal.
Oh, this is what it was. I remember
yes.
now.
Yes. So WWE and Netflix have released this docuseries, just going behind the scenes on the inner workings of a WWE production. Many wrestlers were interviewed. Triple H was at the forefront of it. I'll tell you this right now. Triple H was, I guess, briefly the face of the company when he was wrestling. And
they made him seem like he was the face.
Right. He's the Dana White of this. And then his career ended without what's the term?
A career-ending match or like a retirement?
No. Without having one, like it didn't end on his terms. That's what I was looking for.
Abruptly.
Right, and he probably maybe didn't feel good about that. I don't want to assume what he felt, but I can think that possibly when you don't get to end your career on your own terms, maybe there's something a little whatever. I don't think that Triple H, again, I'm speculating, is going like, oh God, all these lights that I'm already used to and that I wanted, and then I it's so bright that I fought and I politicked my way into these lights. So anyway, he's at the forefront of it, and I guess that makes sense. But in the first episode, you had sections with Rhea Ripley, Cody.
Was Jay in this
I forgot
one?
who else. Not Jay.
I watched all of it. One of Jay's scenes is hilarious, so I don't remember if it's the first.
Oh, Jay. Oh no, that was the second episode. That was
that
wild.
was bad.
They know me now. Okay. Oh, okay. That was crazy.
I don't know why they left it in.
Too.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, why did they leave this in?
And Internet's got a lot of fun with that one.
If you don't, yeah, it's I don't know if you want me to tell you, Les, but like,
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
But what do we think about this first episode?
Honestly, so I'm a production head. Foremost, like I love watching the behind the scenes of it because I work behind the scenes, and I just want to know how different their production is from productions I have worked on. That's really what I enjoyed out of this scene and an episode. It's
Yes.
highly produced, well done. It's well
Yes.
done, produced too. But this is,
Incredible graphics,
oh
incredible
my
editing.
god, they did an amazing job. But this is not Unreal. Like,
Well, spoiler alert, Les. It's a bunch of stuff that you already knew.
there's only a couple things of like going behind the scenes and seeing things, and like for true wrestling fans, we kind of knew all of this information already. For people who are casuals, this is probably like an insight, and for people who have never seen wrestling, this is like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like, and I think this is for the people who don't watch wrestling. The same as
Yes.
as we said before the podcast, the Vince McMahon. It
Yeah, I
was
was just
for
about to say that's the same reason I didn't watch the bench joint. Like I still to this day haven't watched the bench
Thank you for not wasting your time like we did. It was just a thing. It was we already told you, right? You already know it's like a documentary on the WWE, like a history on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I knew that. Or oh, what, you doing the Andre the Giant thing again? Okay. The WrestleMania 3 bodies. Oh, okay.
What I
Um.
did enjoy, I will say, is everybody saying their names. So like when you watch
Oh
it,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's like, oh, there's this like their wrestling name, but like their real name and their other old wrestling names. And
Right.
I was watching Fightful earlier before the podcast, and they had an interview with Chris Weaver, who's the director of Unreal. And Chris has said the reason they started it was because Triple H has too many names, and the production company doing the filming was confused. Because it's like he has Paul, he has Hunter, he got Trips, he got like,
Why didn't he say terrorizing though?
joint.
listen, listen. But
That's the best part.
so apparently it started with Triple H, and they had Triple H name all his names that they would call him, and that's how you get everybody doing whatever names they feel comfortable, I guess, putting out there, you know. Which I thought was cool. I think that's a cool graphic and a cool thing that had happened.
Did and I'm not gonna lie, this series has already been like a little forgettable for me because they were detailing up until like the
WrestleMania.
Rumble, not like the first episode. It was just
Oh
up
yeah,
to the
to the
Rumble,
Rumble.
not the Rumble.
Yeah.
There was maybe because they did, we talk about how well it was edited, whatever. They did this, and I've seen it before in something else. I don't remember what, but things were happening in the ring, and then they did like this pan, and then like the other thing is happening.
Yeah.
You'll know when you see it, but like it was something like that. Like then they pan right, and then something like Roman Reigns came and speared somebody,
Yeah.
and then they panned again, and then somebody's jumping from the like Dom is jumping from the top rope or something. Um, but
Amazing editing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just don't know. There's like 5 episodes, right?
Yeah, 5 episodes.
Okay, so that's good that it's short. But just based on this first episode, not personally particularly excited.
Yeah, I'll listen and watch. I'll be playing 2K. I'll put it on the iPad.
That's about all it deserves.
I just have one note. I just think it's funny that they filmed in all these people's houses that have partners at other promotions. Like they filmed at Rhea Ripley's house as if Buddy wasn't there. And like
There's an episode with Chelsea Green.
yep. And then
That
it would show Matt Cardona.
like, oh, I guess he just went on a walk or something. Chelsea's like, yo, you gotta get out of here, man. You can't. We can't see you. Like,
No, I thought that was the funniest part because we know that they're in your house. They're like filming in their house, or like, no, for CM Punk they didn't film in his house, but like I thought that was just the funny part of like some of the people's partners who are also wrestlers were not like introduced, and granted they don't need to be introduced, but like weren't like a part of their lives.
You don't think it was an MTV Cribs?
I think for Chelsea Green, I think that was actually their house, to be
Yeah.
honest. And for Rhea, yeah, I think it's her house because she has like a whole like a bunch of like weird, creepy shit that she
Hey, hey,
like.
man, that's what she like.
No,
We
I'm
ain't
not. I'm
judging
not
over
saying.
here.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm
You
just saying
sounded
like.
very judgmental.
Anyways, I digress. Continue.
Well, I want to apologize to both of you and our viewers. Last week when we did the SummerSlam preview, I thought, because my clock is messed up, that SummerSlam was the weekend of last week. No, it's this weekend. And I even thought, like, oh, after the fact, thought, oh, they're not going to add no matches. Well, they did add some
I
matches.
told you.
So,
I said it.
so, so,
I said, yo, they even gonna add it even Monday or something, but I knew they was gonna add
It's
another
not that many
match.
though. It's like 2 matches.
Leslie noted and ignored. So, all right. So, they only added 2 matches, and one of them is Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Y'all tell me if this is true. My note here says if Karrion Kross wins, Zayn has to say the words "Kross was right."
Yes.
If Sami Zayn wins, Kross must say "I was wrong" to
Yes.
Zayn or about Sami Zayn. How about we add another stipulation? As soon as the match begins, I can say I don't care.
I would have rather
But I
seen
guess I don't
Sheamus
know.
versus
Karrion Kross
Rusev.
wins. I guess.
I
Hmm?
think Karen Cross wins.
I would have rather seen Sheamus versus Rusev.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have had some mileage in it. Like they would have had some, yeah, like
Anyway,
good
Cross
wrestling in it.
wins. Like I'm over this. This feud doesn't have any heat on it, so like, I
Right.
don't.
Nah, they're gonna find some way for Sami.
Well, I'll tell you. I think I might go on a walk. The walk that Matt Cardona was supposed to do when that match happens. This match I'm excited about though. Kind of. 6-pack TLC match for the tag team titles. Tag team titles on a pay-per-view. We got a round of
Finally,
applause.
at least one of them.
So the champion Wyatt Six defend against Andrade and Ray Phoenix, DYI, Fraxium, the Motor City Machine Guns, and the Street Profits. It's more like an 8-pack, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
really.
But anyway, everybody in the tag division is in this. We didn't talk about it, but it's like when like the sitcoms back in the day, like they have an episode that for like let's say the sitcom takes place in a school, and for some reason they have to like be the theater kid for the day, or they have to do something with theater, and then it's like a comedy of errors because they don't know what they're doing, and then things fall on the stage and this and that. That's what the Wyatt Six are to me. And they won the tag titles from the Street Profits a few SmackDowns ago. We didn't talk about it. And I'm like, oh man, there's that. But they're gonna kill it at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I very much want the Street Profits to win it back. I don't think they will. I think they're gonna try to freshen it up or something. But yeah, y'all tell me.
I think the Wyatts retain. To be honest, I don't think they're doing anything trivial with the tag team. Like they're not trying to do anything. It's my
Right.
biggest problem. Like how many times we did a match like this on SmackDown. Luckily, this is on the pay-per-view, but it
Right.
was been on SmackDown.
Yeah, the Wyatts retain. I think the thing is with the Wyatts, or Wyatt Six or whatever, is like they be catching an injury bug a lot,
Yeah.
and it's like it kills their momentum because they start out doing stuff and then I feel like that's how Alexa and Charlotte got together. Alexa was Vince.
Yeah.
There's something else I wanted to bring up, and this is on me because I don't think I have it, but There was something that reported something. Yeah, I don't have it. So, somebody or the news source reported that Cardi B is going to be in only one night of SummerSlam. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry that I don't
Hilarity.
have.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Well,
Which is
Leslie
like,
got
oh,
beef, so. But also, like, she's supposed to be the host of SummerSlam. Y'all knew it was going to be 2 nights when you promoted this.
right. So what's the problem?
So, exactly.
they can't find anything for her to do for 2 nights.
I'm sorry if you can find
Listen,
2 nights for
when.
all these other people, whatever. Like
Tom Segura.
No.
you could do
Well,
it.
they cut out Tony, what's his face, whole programming. They cut his programming out.
Oh, that show.
Yeah, they cut it out.
I know I said before that racism just I'd hate it. I discriminate actively against unfunny people.
Yes. But I have to say, they can find stuff to do if they find stuff for Travis Scott. And when you watch Unreal, Leslie, you'll understand what I mean. Like, because episode 3 or 4, whenever they did that damn true crime graphic scene, like, I was tight. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I got like 2 episodes to watch. Right, I'm like not looking forward to, but
No, so you haven't watched that? You'll see
not
it.
all of them. Yeah.
You're gonna see a true crime graphic scene, and then you can hit me up, and then you're gonna
Sure
be like,
do.
Graphic copy.
"That's it."
Sorry, I was looking at something. Oh yeah, Street Profits, right? We're all agreement there. We talk about Cardi B.
We
So-
said the Wyatts, but you said Street Profit.
Oh yeah, I said Street. I only think about myself. I'm selfish.
I feel like Montez Ford gonna recreate the Jeff Hardy with somebody.
Yeah.
Like the spear or the...
Yeah, the spear.
Yeah,
Didn't they do that kind of?
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they gotta
Yeah.
run it back.
Yeah.
All right, so I already know it's time for a hot tag segment. Yeah, so y'all know how this goes. We say something controversial, and we don't check each other on it. Who wants to go first?
SummerSlam is gonna be better than WrestleMania.
Cool. So WrestleMania wasn't that good, anyways.
But Leslie's face kills me every time I say something he doesn't agree with. Go ahead.
So my hot take is more of a recant of a previous hot take. I said that Jelly Roll was going to do fantastic in his match.
That's what I said.
I said it like the week before you did.
Did I?
Or maybe it wasn't a hot take. Maybe
okay.
it was just me talking about it or something.
My hot take was that match was going to be phenomenal. Not phenomenal, but
Right.
it was going to be one of the best.
Correct. And then I saw his performance on SmackDown. I was like, oh no, this is not going to be great. I might have to take another walk when that match comes on. So that's my hot take.
Damn. My hot take is the Wire 6 is still fire.
Yeah, okay. So it's a hot take amongst us. I think most people love the White Six. I think I'm in the minority, actually.
All right.
So there's a lot we got to speak about on this. And first, I want to say that I've been listening to that Freddie Gibbs album, Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist.
Yes.
Alfredo too, phenomenal. Alchemist did his thing on the production. Freddie Gibbs, who I like as a rapper and not much anything else, phenomenal. So that's what I'm listening to. What are y'all listening to?
I'm listening to this girl. Justin actually sent this to me. This girl
Shout
named
out Justin.
Maureen Morris. Lemonade. It's actually a country song. Like she's a country
Hmm.
pop, country pop.
Gotcha.
But I actually really enjoyed her whole album. So
Um, Mine is Science Class. It's a song. It's a West Side Gun. It got Busta Rhymes, Raekwon, and Smoke.
nice.
That's a great lineup.
Hmm.
Now, who here uses Spotify?
Yo. Hello.
So, you know Spotify is gonna require IDs to, and I think YouTube as well, in order for you to continue using their service, or at least if the AI in it determines that you're too young.
Yeah, I
How we
don't think
feel
I have
about
that
giving
problem.
our,
Damn, bro.
but
I
some
don't.
kids listen to explicit things.
Yeah, but like I don't. I really don't have that problem because I pay for the family plan for everybody, so I have full control of that. But I understand it's uncomfortable. I understand why they're doing it, but it's definitely more uncomfortable because going back to, like, this is not in here, but like we talked about the T app, going back to the T app and having to put your license technically on that app and then
Hmm.
it getting hacked is
Right.
uncomfortable. Um, I and it's also because like the license actually has more information than just my address. Like it
Right.
has like actual information to find other things about me
Mm.
on it, and I think that's very uncomfortable. I see where they're going for, but I don't agree.
It's bullshit. Um, I, so like Vic said, oh, like the kids be listening to explicit music and stuff like that, or whatever. I think everybody should just curse. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, it shouldn't be, it shouldn't be like everything shouldn't be censored. You should be able to say fuck whenever you want. You should be able to say shit and not be able to be censored for and have companies look down on you because you want to use the vocabulary that you want to use. Like, and then it's like I feel like the earlier you do something for someone that they understand it. That's just me, right? So it's like if you let your kids listen to like songs with curse words. Now this is just me. I will put a public service announcement out there. But if you let your kids listen to all of these curse words and stuff and let them use it and let them know how to use it in context, then they probably won't use them just flagrant.
Mm.
That's just me.
I can
Because they
see where
know
you're
better.
coming from. Yeah.
I see where you're coming from. Like when they learn it in school, that's like a different thing. Where they feel like they have the license. So what you're telling me, Les, is like, let's say like you were, I don't know, the president of the United States, and let's say that a long running animated series that's going on for about 27 seasons made a whole episode on you and depicted you sleeping with the devil and having a small dick. What you're saying is that you shouldn't censor that.
Hell no.
It's
Then I'm
also
with you.
I like
I will say also that is on a quote unquote adult channel. So like
Sure.
if children are watching this, this is the parents' fault. At the end of the day, I feel like if you don't want your kids listening to stuff like that, and you don't want your kids to hear
Mm.
stuff like that, it's your job to make sure they don't hear it
yeah, but
in the beginning.
a lot of that stuff is too accessible nowadays. Like back in the days when our parents made have tried to shield us from watching like South Park and stuff like that,
Right.
couldn't get to it without them knowing about it. Nowadays, like kids could go on TikTok and just search South Park, and then that whole episode will probably pop up. You know, like
And then that's what they're trying to prevent
Yeah.
is the accessibility, like you said, right? But I don't know. I'm just gonna speak for me. I was watching South Park when I was a kid, and a whole bunch of other things. I think that
Same.
turned out fine.
exactly,
We turned out perfectly fine. Look at
and
us.
it puts more good to my theory.
Like
Yeah.
we were watching Deathmatch the
Oh yeah,
claymation
celebrity
and
death
stuff.
match. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
we
yeah.
were watching crazy stuff back in the day,
A
I,
lot of
and
gore.
like,
I knew the words to New Jack City by the time I was 7 years old. Okay, like word for word, I knew the words to that. Okay,
Even that questionable Ice T line.
yes.
I want to kill you so bad and make my dick hard. I'm like, whoa, whoa.
Don't throw
You
your,
know, he killed your
don't
mom.
throw
So.
your life away, piece of shit. Like,
So we're on agreement. This is a little iffy and all that. Hey, we're just people.
yeah,
We can't change the world. We can all do a little bit. And this has been our little bit. This is our show. We thank y'all for tuning in. All the stuff is in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. And good to be with y'all. For Leslie and for Bianca, my name is Vic. We'll see y'all next week.
80 Guerrero off the top ropes. My flow special and gory just like I'm Chavo. You feeling froggy then leap, we kill the tadpoles. Rob Van Dam, the whole damn show.